What's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Rodriguez. Welcome back to Multifamily Monday. We got another part 2 for you, talking about mindset and how to get you where you want to go. Mike, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on in this episode?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's very similar to what you did and how you talked to John and Israel. They're back again this week, and I think we get a little more on their perspective and their mindset. I'm going to be talking a little bit, but we're really excited to get this information out there and share it with you guys. But Paul, before we kick it off, what was your biggest takeaway from everything that they talked about?
Well, I think that they both have very different outlooks on how to invest in real estate. And what I loved so much about this interaction was kind of getting like their perspective on things, right? Because not everybody's really big into multifamily, not everybody's really into single family or commercial, whatever the case may be. So I think here it was interesting hearing like different um, approaches on how to make money in real estate, because I always forget that it's so vast and there's so many different things you can do.
So true. So true. But without further ado, folks, let's get right into it. Once again, thank you, John and Israel, for taking the time to talk to us at the at the summer immersion or spring immersion. It felt like it was the middle of summer in Arizona, that's for sure. But thank you all for being here and enjoy the episode.
So I'm Israel. As you got Miami, Florida. Um, what else?
Mount Everest.
My Mount Everest. All right, my Mount Everest is to help 1,000 disadvantaged children. Break the poverty cycle. By providing real estate investing education and financial literacy.
You said before?
I'm in Miami.
Miami. And before, so I assume this would be like your 3 to 4 or 5 acre topic that you can talk about. Is like how you can, is there something else that you can
So my topic would be, I don't know, I can talk about a lot of it.
You gotta pick one though.
As far as real estate is concerned, one of the things that I'm most doing, one of the primary things I'm doing right now is rental arbitrage. So I could definitely talk about that. Outside of real estate, I can do Airbnb, just rental arbitrage, because I do more than short-term rentals. I also do long-term rentals as well.
You do any midterm stuff?
Yeah, midterms and long terms is the primary
Do
focus.
you do any insurance rentals?
I do not.
Have you ever looked at that?
I haven't yet.
That's something that I'd like to connect you with somebody that up in our group up in Atlanta.
Okay.
And all he focuses on, because New England is super hard to cash flow there, because home prices are ridiculously high. I mean, a 2-family in Boston, you're looking at 1.4 million. So unless you got old money. Right. Yeah. Exactly. yeah. Or you're getting killer terms. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
So especially where we are, we gotta get creative. Like long term almost doesn't really work where we live. It's gotta be midterm or short term, and a lot of the he's found a lot of success with the insurance companies. Because they pay up front, so like leave the rent for like 6 months, so it's all paid up front, and they pay you way more than they pay you rent.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Yeah. Insurance question.
Yeah, I need to get into that.
Yes.
Get into that for sure. Let's
Yeah.
connect.
Especially down in Florida. Because you guys have the hurricanes and stuff, people's houses must get destroyed.
All
Insurance
the
rates has
time.
got to be huge down there.
All the
Insurance,
time.
flood insurance.
Yeah.
Flood insurance, fires. There's a
Yeah.
whole lot of things that get displaced families.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of things that get displaced families.
Yeah, so you can provide like
Yeah. So like right now, like my rental arbitrage business is based out of Poland. So I'm doing it international.
Oh, really?
So I need to get in. I need to get into it here in the States.
Okay.
But everything I'm doing is international. And I know you want to talk about Norway, so I'm interested in hearing about what's going on. I already told my partner, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I gotta talk to you about, but we got a business opportunity in Norway. I just told him that this morning. But it's all wrong.
And Osaka, Japan as well.
Okay.
I have some boots on the ground in there, so.
So do I.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about it.
What do you struggle with?
Right now, my struggle, it could be my number one struggle would be financing. Money.
Private?
Yeah, private money, raising private money. Yeah.
So let me ask you this though: in an arbitrage situation, how would you secure that?
What do you mean by that?
Because you don't own the asset. So how would you secure the lender?
So I wouldn't need it for that.
Oh, okay.
I
You're
would
just
need
talking.
it for
Okay,
investment business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
investment.
I thought
But
you.
as far as the arbitrage,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
my arbitrage, my arbitrage
Yeah.
it's 100% profit because I have minimal upfront costs.
Yeah. You're just
Minimal
set up
upfront costs.
You want to go? You want me to go? I'll go, man. Jonathan Fothergill. I have a unique name here.
No H.
Fothergill in the building.
Yeah.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
Introduce you a couple of years.
Right now, I'm direct to seller, so mostly wholesale. We actually just listed our first fix and flip on the market. We got 2 fix and flips going on right now. My Mount Everest is I want to scale my direct to seller to $100,000 a month in the next 18 months, and then
You said that number was what?
$100,000 a month in the next 18 months, and then use that money to help 75 families with affordable housing, whether that be through Section 8 or government grants or anything like that.
You said how many? 75?
75, yeah.
Displaced?
Yeah, over the next 18 months. So you're gonna think, I took kind of percentage mark, something for each about 7.5 people you help.
Yeah, about 1,800.
Right, yeah. So, my goal over the next 10 months is to hopefully acquire about 10 either midterm or co-living. Some sort of affordable housing in the next section. Section 8 actually works pretty good. Just good pressure so high. And then, as far as my struggles, I'd say my struggles would have to be just
First is your 3 to 5 hour time.
what was it?
Like, what would you talk about for 3 to 5 hours?
Oh, for 3 to 5 hours.
Yeah,
So.
like your master class.
Yeah, so my master class would be for a direct to seller would be data management, because that was one of the biggest things that I really struggled with, especially because when you're pulling records, right? Like when you're pulling data and you skip trace, you have 5 numbers for each record. Like you have to keep, because what we were doing is we would pull a list, text it, and then go pull a new list. And we were hitting the same people over again. We were blowing through marketing dollars, and I never really understood the difference between like bulk data, niche data, first to market, how to organize that and build out like workflows, right? So the other big thing was creating the systems of, all right, like what happens to a lead when it actually comes in the door? Like, what is actually like, how are we qualifying it? Because we were, I'm good at closing, but my biggest struggle was building that consistency through the systems of like getting consistent leads coming in through the door. Because what would happen is I would close the deal and then put all my effort on like getting that deal across the finish line and then go back to market. You know what I mean? So,
It's right back to
right. Yeah. So it's building out the systems and getting like the data and really how to like squeeze the data out. Obviously like closing and sales. Obviously, struggle's been consistency, I would say, obviously. Went through a pretty tough patch of my life through like addiction and stuff recently, so I've been basically for a year now. So just getting through that, and then I kind of varied my path of real estate. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna start real estate, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna be rich. It's like, holy shit, this is actually requiring a lot of hard work and a lot of hours. So
We all think that, right?
yes, that's what happens. Like, people sign up for these courses and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna take this course, and all of a sudden shit's gonna happen. And it's like, no, you gotta put in the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Lots of time.
right. It's like everything that is worth building is gonna require a lot of hard work.
Absolutely. All right. So it's our turn, Paul. So I'll say it. So ours, obviously, I'm Michael Oakes. Yep, go ahead. Michael Oakes, OAKES. That's Paul Rodriguez. We're business partners.
Okay.
So
We're gonna talk about you
that's
individual.
fine. That's fine. We can go just me. I am from Charleston, South Carolina now. And our Mount Everest is we want to help 42,000 veterans or others for affordable housing, like be able to have access to affordable housing, or also have access to generate generational wealth, create generational wealth, and in the process of make $8.333 million a month, which is $100 million a month.
And that's in the next 3 years?
Yes. We set high goals, so even if we don't reach them, we're still hitting a different star, even if it's 50 million.
100%. 100 million.
Big on it, like love it. Like, your words that you say inside of your head matter more than
Tongue is your rudder, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to be very negative about myself all the time. It would just be real hard, really tough. And now I'm learning to be more and just kind of know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do or what I think I'm supposed to do. If it's not right, I'll figure it out down the line.
Mindset's super important.
Yeah, that, and then I'd say just networking. That's if I had to pick two. My thing that I'm struggling with right now. So I'd say that's actually the toughest one because I got a couple things I can pick. Just learning to take that passive role because we have a team that we kind of facilitate. And we want to make sure they have the right tools to be able to bring on new leads and
kind of like relinquishing control.
Yeah. I'm a little control freakish, that's for sure. So just knowing that Paul and I have hired the right people who can help us facilitate our dreams and their dreams, that's what I'd say our biggest struggle is just consistency. Yeah. You want to add? What are you doing? Good. What are you guys still doing here? Show's over. Go home. Go home.